Alabama high school basketball team choosing faith over a state playoff game this past weekend.
Now, coaches and players at Oakwood Adventist Academy in Huntsville say it's against their religion to play between sundown Friday and sundown Saturday. That's their Sabbath. And the AHSAA wouldn't let them reschedule that game, instead calling it a forfeit.
Our Shelby Myers working this story tonight. Shelby, the governor is now getting involved.
Yeah, she is, and she's hot, guys. Upset and confused why the AHSAA wouldn't accommodate the team's religious beliefs, sending them a letter demanding some change.
Forced to forfeit. The Oakwood Adventist Academy High School varsity boys basketball team choosing faith over finals. The Huntsville team was scheduled to play Saturday at 4:30. The problem? Tip-off was during their Sabbath, or time of rest, which is sundown Friday to sundown Saturday. The team was forced by the AHSAA to forfeit since they wouldn't play at their scheduled time.
When God created the earth, on the seventh day he rested, and he calls us to rest on that day and give that day to him.
Team captain and senior Raynon Andrews says it's a hard reality for his team that's made it further in the playoffs than any team in the school's history. The Mustangs even tried reaching out to Decatur Heritage to see if they would switch game times, and the team agreed. But the State High School Athletic Association denied the request, saying, quote, all games at each regional are expected to be played as scheduled. Governor Ivey catching word of the AHSAA's stance, calling the treatment of the Oakwood basketball team disturbing and concerning in a letter she wrote to them. She also added, quote, I hope you will respond promptly as well so that the AHSAA's views may be appropriately represented as reforms are considered in the coming days and weeks. Governor Ivey also reaching out to the boys basketball team in solidarity, saying in a letter, quote, the idea that a team like Oakwood could be denied a chance to compete based on its faith without even the most modest of accommodations is deeply concerning. In a last major show of sportsmanship, the Mustangs headed to the semifinals anyway, supporting the team who had agreed to support their beliefs.
And I really appreciate how Decatur Heritage, they showed their love towards us. After the game, they came and dapped us up, and before the warm-ups, they pointed to us saying basically they're proud of us, that we took our stand.
Now, we just learned that the AHSAA has responded to Governor Ivey's letter tonight. Executive Director Alvin Briggs sent the governor a letter saying in part that they had concerns when Oakwood became a full member in 2017 because many championship events are played on Fridays and Saturdays. However, Briggs says the school agreed to follow the rules and participate in all playoff games without petition or forfeit.
Remember, keep the Sabbath day holy. 6 days you shall labor and do all your work. But the seventh day is a Sabbath to the Lord your God. Exodus 20 verses 8 to 10. It's a day of rest set apart for reconnecting with God and finding peace in His presence. Keeping the Sabbath reminds us of the importance of rest and the holiness of time. So, rest, reflect, and reconnect with the Most High.